code. Make sure my roster's set. Alright, we good. First game up. We got Pesky, you live on Crack the Code on YouTube. Who we got?
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to North Carolina
Panthers.
Bank of America
Division
Stadium
game.
in Charlotte. Today we've got an NFC South matchup between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Carolina Panthers. Ready for football now from sunny North Carolina. And off we go from uptown Charlotte. On the return, Andre Roberts from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. They'll run it here. This is Deontay Foreman. Always got some breathing room.
I wasn't ready for that. Let me tighten up.
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44s. They try again on first down. They run again with Foreman.
Oh, good block. Come on, bro.
And some space here. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Another first down there as this one goes for 25. One thing that's great about watching him, Charles, he doesn't hesitate. He got to the left side of his own line.
How we getting caught up?
So there's two ways to look at that. One, just absolutely unconcerned, just takes off and goes. But more the latter, I think, which is he gets absolute confidence in the guys in front of him, the guys doing the blocking for him. He just takes it and goes with abandon.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. And they'll try the air now with Darnold. That'll be caught by his tight end, Ian Thomas. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical that it'd be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
52 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Faking the give, Darnold.
Good
He's
one.
got it for a Panther touchdown. Tommy Tremble, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Panthers are
go.
first here this afternoon. Now flags will come
I'm
in.
out of control.
I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. But now if they wanted to, they could move the ball up to the 1 and go for 2.
Yeah, that's exactly right, because normally the ball's at the 2 when you go for 2. But if they want it now, enforce the penalty to the 1. But if they wanted to kick it, right, don't they just move it up?
Yeah, just move it up to the 10.
Right, move it up to the 10 if they still wanted to kick it.
Stop him.
He's not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. After the penalty, they only needed a yard. They thought they could get it across. They could not.
The right play, the right call. even though it was unsuccessful, when you have 1 yard to get, how many times
count on your offense?
Exactly. How many times have we heard a team say that? If you can't get 1 yard in this situation, well, they tried it, didn't get it, but I still think it was the right play. For most people, the excitement of the kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder
Come on, keep rolling.
And down he goes.
And good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. Second down coming up. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Working from the gun, it's Brady. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Running out of the gun with White. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
They keep it on the ground. White again.
Get out of there.
And
come on, keep strolling.
Into Carolina territory. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
He had to fight for every yard on that run. Shook himself free of the tackle and kept fighting, even with the rest of the defense closing in on it. That's the kind of effort you'll take every single time.
And a quarter.
6-0 our score after 1. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. On play action, now Brady. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 24-yard line. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. They will run with White out of the shotgun. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Not a big run, not an explosive run, but they've held the ball for plenty of plays on this drive. They're just trying to impose their will on the defense right now.
Here's Brady to throw. He completes it to Jones. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. He'll find Jones again, complete. And he's going to have the Bucs first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
Here's a touchdown right here.
Brady now on 1st down.
Oh, that's the way to step
now
up.
The pressure gets there, and he goes down. Just
step right back into it.
The 19. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Throwing now is Brady. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, and a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Got him.
And
Got him.
It in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Russell Gage from 19 yards away. And the Bucs are an extra point away from capturing the lead.
We'll take the lead. Give him the momentum back.
Extra point up and good by Suckup. And they take the lead here at 7-6. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. Roberts electing not to try it, and this will come out to the 25. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep
that toe in the rock. I like that. Gotta tighten up on that.
Defense. This is tough to watch, and it's also
You gotta hold on, wrap up.
When you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive, the last thing to do is it just snaps.
Stiff
you need to
on.
score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last
Take it to the 2.
put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Again, it's Foreman. And they'll get to it after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Wear you down before you wear them down.
When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Over the middle, open is Thomas. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Now Foreman. And some room to run now.
Crap on your Nike.
Just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 99 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Right back to him on first down. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
We'll take it.
Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked up by Jamel Dean. And the Bucs are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. So after the INT, it's Brady. Over the middle, he finds Godwin complete. And get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Brady going to throw. Out route, he finds his man.
Hey, that's the late hit.
He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. Shotgun now for Brady. This one complete to Scott Miller. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Brady. This is caught by Evans. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 27-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Again, it's Brady. There's Evans again, complete. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. To throw, it's Brady. The quick slant caught. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. 2nd down and goal.
Hey,
and that is
good. We got right in the
so 17 seconds now.
1-5 yards.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Brady. In trouble, and he'll go
Where'd he
down
go
back
from?
at the 12. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Brian Burns. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
We're going to politely take these 7 right here, if you don't mind.
Brady going to go on 4th down. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football.
He was
They
wide
can't look
open.
up here on the 4th down pass attempt,
I tried
and the
to force
Panthers
it.
will get the football back. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game. So we're at halftime with our score 7-6.
Oh, you went back under?
First half.
Okay.
As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, and we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan?
Oh, that's where you block everybody?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
On 2nd down, they'll run with White. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And he'll get this to the 32.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss.
I don't know why they did that.
So now 3rd down coming up.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up
It
much
was
of
there.
anything in the run
I ain't
game.
reading it.
Case in point right there.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
You gotta read it.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. He completes it to Evans.
Let's take it.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It's a 1st down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. Now a give up the middle. This is White. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And he is going to have a Bucs first down, and he'll have it by plenty.
Get on
He's able
back.
to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
Get on back.
Brady now on 1st down. And
Oh, somebody got to catch it.
the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Brady. The pass is caught by Cade Otton. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Again, they'll throw with Brady. He finds his target. It's Evans. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. Into the red zone, it's Brady. And he can't find a receiver.
Throw on the ball.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Brady's throw taken in by Evans here. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Well, first and 2nd quarter.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12.
Get up in there.
Complete to his receiver, Godwin. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Here's Brady to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's
safety.
The pick. And the Panthers are right back in this.
Why would you throw that?
So a good drive with a bad ending, Charles. They move it down the field well, cannot finish it off as it's intercepted in the end zone.
Deflating, that has got to be the word here because they were sharp in moving it down the field, but sometimes you start thinking like a touchdown is a given, and it doesn't always work out that way.
Logan Hall is there for the stop.
Well, he got what he could there, just trying to move forward and gain a little bit of yardage and create some space. You know the pressure is going to be tough defensively.
A carry for Foreman, and he's able to get him a small cushion
Come
before
on,
being
lose
taken
that
down
ball.
at the 5, a gain of 3.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success.
What you gonna do?
Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them.
Oh, get that. Let's go.
And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And the field position doesn't get much better than this. They'll have it 1st and goal at the 8-yard line. On those sneaks, Charles, so many arms, bodies in there. Tough to protect it. You see it there.
And you and I both know that behind closed doors, coaches just call that careless. You know you're going into a mass of bodies and they're going to be reaching for the football. And you're taught just to get low, protect the ball, and just drive forward and get what little yardage you need. In this case, let the ball get away from his body. It got knocked free.
On 2nd and goal, Brady.
I did it again.
Look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Panthers are
I did it
back in this football game. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Take it to the 2.
Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
Got it. I'll take it.
And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession of the football. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their
That'll
plays.
do it.
But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
They go right back to White here on first down. Down at the 25. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
They stay on the ground with White. 53 yards rushing for him now to this point. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop his shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground.
Ooh, stop it.
He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Calling no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
They'll run for it. This is White. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. Brady going to throw here.
Got it.
And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
And that touchdown puts them up 7. But now's when the fun begins, partner, because if you go ahead and kick the extra point, it's still a one-possession game. Go for 2, you might put it out of reach.
Ah, shake.
Decision to be made.
Gave him a chance. Ain't that bottom.
Well, that could be a critical miss here in a one-score game in the 4th. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. Here's Roberts to bring it out of the end zone. Well, now how about this return?
You should have got up out of there.
Return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Panthers out there and
it's
ready
over
to begin
now.
Their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys,
Game over.
on you through this
Good game.
We need you to get us back on track and get us going.
Crack the code on
direction.
YouTube.
So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game.
Stadium in
Niners
Tampa,
again.
Florida. Today we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the San Francisco 49ers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Oh.
Here's the punter, Jake Camarda, set to do the honors, and off we go now from Tampa. Returning from his end zone is Ray McCloud.
Oh,
good return
got
up past
way
the
through
30.
that.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the
Pretty solid.
32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Purdy to throw it on 1st down. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead is knocked harmlessly to the turf.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Back to throw, Purdy.
Ooh.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Devin White came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Purdy with it on 3rd and long. That's complete. It's Brandon
got it.
Ayuk. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work
They
it
got tangled
across
up.
midfield. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. On 1st down, Purdy completes it to the tight end, Kittle. Powers through it. Looks, there he goes, right side.
Go.
Touchdown, 49ers. Those are the drives that prove a lot. You got a rookie quarterback, Charles. You're on the road, takes him down, throws the touchdown pass.
And in a game like this, with, as you described, a rookie quarterback, the team usually says, okay, we got to take care of this guy. We got to protect him. But when he goes out and plays like this on the first drive on the road, he doesn't have to say, I'm here to be your leader. They just need to follow him.
Okay, let's get it.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Oh, you know what we're going to do with this.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
Hey. Man, you been in there.
Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. The drive starts with a run by White. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
How many times do we say in this game is speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways. In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves,
What?
Goes. The 49ers get there.
That's Brady. He gonna throw that ball, bro. He's not finna hold that ball like that.
Brady gives this to White. And
we'll get all them back. Plus 2 more.
To about the 33-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup that time, so he got more than half of it back, but it's still a 3rd and 8. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. From the gun on 3rd down, Brady.
You left him.
He completes this to Russell Gage.
You left him. You did it.
Touchdown! Russell Gage, 67 yards. And the Bucs are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Brian Succop for the point after.
I've been having problems with my kicking.
It's up and good. So these teams match Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Here's McLeod from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, the football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Purdy off the play fake. Flushed out right. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
He didn't like what he saw downfield, decided his best course of action was to take off and run. And that ended up being a gamble that did not pay off for him. Now they would have to gamble again if they want to keep this series going.
Oh, he dropped. Good job.
Down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs. 1st down, here's White. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
2nd and 8 coming from the 19. Now Brady. He completes it to Jones. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Brady. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Tom Brady with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes. And the Buccaneers have moved out in front.
There you go.
Extra point put through by Succa. And that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Got a chance.
Here's McLeod from his end zone.
Oh, I missed him. Oh, I missed him again.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. As this offense gets ready here for this drive, Charles, you still wonder about that prior drive. Went for it on 4th down in their own territory, didn't get it.
Give me that. I'll take it.
One that's intercepted.
I'll take it.
Carlton Davis picks it.
He'd been having a good day so far, but I think he got a little overzealous on that one. Still young in this league. Has to learn to try not to do too much on an individual play because, as we all know, sometimes less is more. And throwing away is preferable to making the big mistake.
And now the throw here is incomplete. And with that, we come to the end of the first quarter of play. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
14-7. We live. Crack the code.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw.
Ooh, good.
And it's intercepted.
Ooh, give it to me.
And the Bucs are going to
That's how he goes. He ain't used to holding on to the rock.
Pack that one, or do you want me to?
You're the boss.
We get the interception, then really he's just too loose with the football on the return.
I did that last
and
game,
he coughs
too.
it right back up the other way.
I've seen this happen in an NFL game, and boy, did it cost someone. San Francisco at Atlanta a few seasons ago. Atlanta throws the interception. San Francisco runs it back. Game assaulted away. Fumbles on the return.
Well, I think I could do it.
Back, drives down, kicks the game-winning field goal.
How about that? And a crazy situation.
Good one, Bosa.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what
that's right there again, though.
A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Brady's throw on 3rd down.
I don't know what I had going on. He's supposed to be let go of the ball.
Because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
See what you want to give me. That's what you want to give me.
Brady to throw for it on 4th down. Complete right side to Otten. And he's going to have the Buccaneers first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. They defer to White out of the shotgun.
Get out there. Get out there. Oh, cut up.
Way down at the 3. Had the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure his D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. White fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. White. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. The San Francisco defense trying to hold tough again. This is 3rd and goal. They'll try and run it with White. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's
Take it to the 2
and goes backwards. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter.
They say go for it.
7. A loss 2.
I say why not?
Up 4th.
Uh-oh.
They'll go for it. It's Brady.
Here I come. Right there. Right behind you.
Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Tom Brady, his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Bucs' decision to go for it pays off.
They're going this way, they're going that way.
Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions, and they're a PAT from going up 21-7.
Yeah, very impressive the way that they've moved the football. Full command of their playbook, full command of the way they wanted to attack.
You got
Extra point up and good by Succa, and it's now 21-7. The Bucs ready for the kickoff, and here we go. It's in the air. Here's McLeod from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive. Remember, last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Now on first down, it's Purdy. And that's complete to McCaffrey.
Come on, Levante. Oh,
touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey, 60 yards. And the 49ers are back within a score.
I don't mess around.
Gold able to tack on the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
It wasn't a bad one.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only
Got
time,
him.
but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds.
My bad.
Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup. Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown 1 play later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football. That
Oh, he out of there.
The defense is...
Crack the code. Nah, on YouTube. Where I'm at now. Got a 5-game winning streak going. 50. I'm in the 50s. 24, 22. Once again, 12. All right, 2-0. I'll run one more. Squad with a win. Where they gonna take me? It's Bucks, Cowboys tonight. Playoffs. First round, Tampa Bay. You live on Crack the Code. You Crack the Code. You on YouTube. Oh, you bad it, huh? Who you run with? Oh, the Niners again. Okay, everybody running with the Niners. I like that.
Between the San Francisco 49ers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Here's the punter, Jake Camarda, set to do the honors, and off we go now from Tampa.
Same few teams, huh?
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
Yeah,
Down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring
but you know, some people play with their home team. That's what I'm doing right now. Yeah, I always ran with the Bucks, no matter what.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And not much, maybe a yard up to the
Yeah, it depends on how you play, too.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz.
Yeah.
They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Yeah, you just depend on how you play.
On 2nd and 9, Purdy. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. Call it a gain of a yard. And 3rd and 8 now. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on. And I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all?
That'd be another thing, too. Sometimes that'd be like that.
Tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that,
Go
you
get
don't
them.
big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that. That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up.
Yeah, there's different playing styles, too.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. This is taken around the 12.
Yeah. You got the people that go deep all the time.
With a return of 11, and the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Brady going to bring the Bucs up with a 1st and 10 at their own 23.
Yeah.
Start the drive with White. And nothing doing on his first run. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. There to start.
Yeah, they got a nice squad.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Yeah.
Brady now to throw. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he is going to have a Bucs first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
Yeah, you can sneak up on people, too. Yeah.
They'll go up the middle with White. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
I think what we just saw their partner.
Oh, because they got that speed.
That can trump O-line power. We see that at times because he filled the gap before the offensive lineman could get to the next level and take him on.
Oh.
Brady's throw taken in by Miller.
Throw it a little bit earlier.
Side of midfield before going out of bounds. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10.
Yeah.
At the 46. They will run with White out of the shotgun.
Dang, get off the block. Good job.
And it's 2nd down.
I thought I'm going the other way.
I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense.
Yeah, they're going to work harder.
It's still open for the coordinator.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But
yeah, it definitely depends on them,
making the big time
them stars and stuff. X factors.
Try and throw on 3rd down. And that will
Good
be
one.
incomplete.
He came
Oh,
through with
yeah.
a nice pass breakup
56.
there. Fortunate that he was on the spot. He's only got left to prevent the first down.
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is
That'd be that
this will be from 56 yards.
your awareness too.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out, and the Bucs take a 3-0 lead. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later.
Oh, don't do it.
They can break things over.
Damn it, I knew it.
Off to the races, down
I'm
the right
tripping.
side. Still going past the 30.
I'm
And he will
tripping.
score. Touchdown, 49ers.
And ran him right out the running lane again.
That was a special return.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it happened because he's a special returner.
They gonna
He has
definitely
to have
hit it.
that approval from his
Especially when
team's
you-
coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to bring
This
it
on
over.
Madden.
And
Yeah,
if
you
do,
trying to be
you take on
ranked.
some responsibility, but he was happy to do so there.
Well, a dangerous return.
Give it back.
Showing it here.
Give it back.
Still going past the 30.
Give it back.
Bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. I know
All right, take it back.
teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with.
Back-to-back kick returns.
Kick it to him. The way he runs, as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. Extra point put through by Succo, and the lead is now 10-7. 10-7 score after one, right here on EA Sports. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. He will return this from deep in the end zone.
There you go.
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
Get out there.
Sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion, guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3 and out.
And now they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. Throwing on second down, it's Purdy. Open man is Juwan Jennings.
Man, how did I click off and click on it here, man? That's crazy.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Moving backwards on first down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on second down?
Well, it changes your play call, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you've got to go back in reverse, come up with something to pick up not just the yardage lost, but gain a few extra.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one good for 26 and a first down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
That is what, however you play.
2nd and 5. Purdy looking to throw.
Oh.
Kittle catching the slam.
Damn, well, Kittle's got a little speed on him, man.
George Kittle, 27 yards. And the Niners have regained the lead. Gold with the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10.
Go with it again.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Fields this way up at the 17. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now,
come on, put some on it.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Brady going to throw.
Get upfield. Go. Run.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Oh, not again.
He's got Otten. They find some open field here.
Oh, get out of bounds. There you go.
Almost gets to the 10. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam. Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky.
Yeah, they want you to adjust.
Down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now Brady. That is caught at the 7-yard line. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Over and over, yeah.
3, 2nd and a yard.
Come on, what you doing? Oh, I'm stuck. Oh, my shit. There you go.
They run straight ahead here with White. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Rashad White as the first half is winding down. And the Buccaneers
yeah, just to it.
Here in the final stages
the AI should. Yeah, the AI should do better, yeah.
Now 17-14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first
Be ready to jump it, yeah.
This will be
Stay in your lane.
From deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys.
Good, let's go.
And he fires one that's
Take
intercepted.
You gotta go. This is it. Keep running.
Brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Halftime.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Bucs with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway.
Ain't no fat catch. We're going to get as many yards as we can. Get up there.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. On 1st down, Brady.
Good job.
This is and now look at this. Big
oh, he
game.
lost my ball.
And now this is scooped up by the 49ers.
Yeah, how he get way back already?
At their own 48-yard line. So that is not the way you want to begin the half when you're only up by
oh, you're running back there with him, yeah.
My guess that in the locker room, that's what the defensive coordinator of the other side was saying. We've got to find a way to get the football back for our offense, and they were able to do it.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. He was brought down by Sean Murphy-Bunting. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again.
Good shot.
This has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. This would be a loss of 3.
Get missing on him.
Much tougher 3rd down limit.
I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
Purdy with it on 3rd and long. He'll get this out.
No, he got it.
And he
I slipped and missed it.
First down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Yeah.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey.
Come on, where y'all at?
They're going to take this close to the first down marker at the Bucs 34. It's a gain of 6, moves them to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey.
Good
tackle. Be close to a first down as he runs into a wall.
Good
tackle. Around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. On 4th down, here's Purdy.
Oh.
And looking for Kittle, but
he's
intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And the Buccaneers will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
Well, this is something we've seen before, partner. We've seen a defense bait a rookie, pretend to leave a window open, and then the defensive back jumped it as soon as the ball was released. Big-time play. They love taking advantage of the youngsters, and in this case, it paid off well.
Oh, he can't get away,
he was there.
He'll go down.
He was there.
Gibson, give him the sack on the safety blitz. Oh, free safety blitz, that can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he'd better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
Come on, what?
And he is going to lose yardage here. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Well, that wasn't exactly a thing of beauty. I know they completed the pass, but look at the yardage lost. I mean, who does that make happy?
That's why I don't play in PPR points per reception fantasy leagues right there.
You'd be really
You don't deserve
upset,
anything
right?
for that.
But you get credit for it? Is that how that works?
Yeah.
Well, I know this
good.
team's defense, they were happy about that play.
Now Brady gets away with one. Lucky, could have been intercepted, but it falls to the ground. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Get off the block and let's go. Oh, good tackle.
51 yards on the punt there. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and
10. That's good.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look
there you
to
go,
that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. Hakeem Hicks that time on the tackle. From the 30 on 2nd down, Purdy dancing to his left. And this
no, don't do to me like that. Oh, okay, intentional grounding. We'll take it.
Here comes the flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that.
I thought they was finna call personal foul.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
Good one. Right in there.
That's Deebo Samuel. They're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a
real letdown.
But they allow the conversion. A give running left. It's McCaffrey.
Come on, get him down.
Nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs.
Oh, he got it.
Is, he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. The same target, same result. It's Kittle. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. To throw again on 2nd down. Purdy.
Oh, I let him escape past.
Caught Brandon Ayuk.
Oh,
And
no,
this is going
I
to
ain't
lead
do
to
it
another
like
first down
that.
as the tackle's
Keep
made at the
running
Bucs'
with it.
13-yard line. He got 29 yards that
Too many ones.
time.
And here we are in the fourth
How
quarter.
did I
We're
do
gonna watch
that?
them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey.
Ooh.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. They'll try to run with McCaffrey.
Oh, they let him sneak in there.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
Good.
Christian McCaffrey, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers have taken a fourth-quarter lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game.
Let's go. Here we go. That's what Tom Brady here for.
Kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Bucs
Got the Bucs on tonight and the Cowboys.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own.
No, I didn't do that.
One there. It's a potential dagger as it's
I forced that. Bad.
Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the 49ers are going to take possession of the football. When you talk about making winning plays,
we won the first game. That got hurt at the beginning of the game.
Huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And some room to work. And he's across for the late touchdown.
Yeah. Oh, that one.
Seconds. That one should just about put a capper on this game.
Yeah.
Gold to add the extra point.
Yeah, it's a you know, we ain't do nothing. I think it is. Yeah.
Touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Yeah, you start over again.
This one taken just inside the 10. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Nah, ain't nothing to be scared of. We already played them first game of the season and beat them, but, you know.
To get their drive started. This is just an exercise in futility.
Yeah, definitely not scared of it.
Offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase.
Oh, he tried to catch that.
So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. One final try now for Brady. He's going to let it fly. It's caught inside the 25.
Oh, he slipped. All right, they give me another play. I got one more in me.
Well,
all right, good game.
A little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change,
I go 2-1 on the day.
We were able to pitch the shutout in the second half.
Crack the code on YouTube. Oh, he didn't play a lot of games. With my 5-game winning streak. It's all good. I'm done. Get back to you tomorrow. Same bat channel. Not same bat time, but same bat place. And we out here. Crack the code. We out.